first thing the stream hears now. Welcome to Watkins Glen, New York. Qualifying underway for the Golden Eagle Syrup 1987's Cup Series. Everyone can blame Nick for how our broadcast started today. As we wait for drivers to get out on track. A few of them rolling out there now. They're going to have to boogie if they want to get 2 laps in. Takes a bit of time to get around the track. Is it the Tuesday triple yet? Not yet. Only Friday. We got 87s, and then we got Legends, and then we got Beach Crashing. Oh my gosh, Andrew. Andrew has binned it. Watch Trenton. Out of the S's and head up the hill. Trenton much better than his teammate through the carousel there. Out of turn 5. 3 label my turns this season. Roll through turn 6, head to turn 7. The classic layout, we only have 7 turns to deal with. Trenton's going to start his first lap. See Paul Gallimore on his lap, headed through the S's. It's 2, 3, and then 4, the right-hander here. And up the hill. Gallimore in the Pepsi Challenger Chevy. Navigates his way down into turn 9 carousel. See, I did it again. I went to the cup layout. This is turn 5 for tonight. Gallimore's going to loop it. Jump on with Hayden. Hayden's into turn 6. And the right-hander 7. Head back to the start-finish, see what kind of lap time he'll put down. The first 2 laps are in with Lucas Hoisman, Harry Grindell, 1 and 2. Hoisman deciding 1 lap was enough. Put down a 1:14.34 and put it into the pits. Hayden Lowell goes P3. He's going to go for another lap. Harry Grindell's on his 2nd lap already. Already on that backstretch. Trenton Sneed goes 3rd fastest, puts it ahead of Hayden. So we'll watch Harry Grindell roll the carousel. Come out wide here. Be careful not to get an off track there, or your lap will be invalidated. Looks like he was able to keep it on track there. Big slide from the Monarch, or no? Heading back to start finish, see what kind of lap Harry puts down on lap number 2. A little slower for Harry, about 4/10 slower, so he'll remain in 2nd. There's Trenton coming through. Currently in P3, see if he can pick up on lap 2. Hayden's 2nd lap didn't count, so he's going to stay where he is in 4th. Trenton does pick it up, a 1:14.5, 8.9, so just barely misses out on getting his teammate Harry Grindell. Paul Gallimore gets his 2nd lap in, and that lap goes to 4th. Scott Elston rolling 2. Mike with the resub, appreciate you, my man. Hype train, not going to happen. Scott Elston goes to P6. Andrew Beach, don't think he's going to get his 2nd lap in. His 1st lap was a 1:18. Beach taking that crash on his warm-up lap. Kept him from getting 2 laps down. So there you have it. 8 cars getting a lap in officially. Lucas Hoisman, your pole sitter, alongside Harry Grindell, the two that have won most of these races in the 87 series. Lucas on pole is a huge shock, right? At least I gave him a short parade lap around. They don't have to take forever to get back to the start-finish line. It's Andrew Beach on track. Scott Elston will just jump up the lineup as they get out on track. There we go. Lucas in what he calls the throw forward. If you guys missed it last week, this is a 90s era RCA paint scheme for the 98 team. And he's put it on the old 87 car, so he calls it a throw forward. Lucas will be your pole sitter tonight in the CTC 89 machine. Harry Grindell's going to start alongside in the Monarch Renault. Trenton Sneed, the Treon Technologies Sneed Tombstone Game Farm Pontiac, starts in third. Paul Gallimore Pepsi Challenger Monte Carlo starts fourth. Hayden Knoll in the Napa Ford starts in fifth. Scott Elston Traxxas Monte Carlo starts in sixth. You have Andrew Beach, the Side Pipe Chevy, Pontiac, starting seventh. Troy Burke in the 01, looks like the old City Chevrolet from Days of Thunder colors, but he starts in the 8th position. Mike Edwards, guess he didn't get his paint on in time. He's got this Ford Thunderbird scheme going for us here in 9th. Dave Hoitzman not showing on track, nor is Chris Walsh. Daniel Llewellyn will start in the 12th position, provided Hoitzman and Walsh get out on the track. Should they not, he'll move up to 10th. Here's the field lined up, ready to start rolling. Once the timer runs out, Hoitzman and Walsh can start from the pits if they so choose. 35 laps here tonight, halfway points at the end of lap 18. Some of the drivers have joked about taking the bus stop. We'll see if they actually do that or not. I also joked about it. If anyone gets a 30-second lead, they have to go to pit road. We'll see how seriously they take the race tonight. Could be a silly time, and it could be very straightforward. So Dave is going to start from the pits in the Taco Bell Buick. I imagine Chris Walsh will do similar. Twelve cars set to do battle here. Porsche pace car heads on off. Hoitzman and Grindell have to wait for that green flag. There it is. Grindell got a good launch there. Here comes Trenton Sneed all the way to the inside. He's out of control. Is he going to miss everybody? Everyone misses him, I think. Oh, as Lucas Hoitzman goes around from the lead. That gives Harry Grindell and Hayden Lull the top 2 spots. We'll see how high Lucas Hoitzman can climb. Walsh has not gotten out on track by way. So Harry Grindell leading Hayden Lull in second. Hayden making a rare 87's appearance. Probably won't see him on pit road too much, but they do have 55% fuel tanks, and they have 2 sets of tires in the pits if they want to use them up. Watch Harry and Hayden through turn 7 back to the start finish. And we'll start drifting through the field and see where everyone is. Harry's going to lead lap 1. Hayden second. Paul Gallimore comes out of the mix in third. Mike Edwards now in fourth. Scott Elston shows up fifth. Andrew Beach shows now sixth. Burke in seventh. Lucas Hoitzman's gotten around Daniel Llewellyn. He's now in eighth. There's Llewellyn ninth. And then Trenton Sneed. Fortunate everyone avoided him there on that lap 1 incident. So his car is still in good shape. And then about 3 seconds back, here comes Dave Hoitzman, who started from the pits. So didn't quite get any free spots, but going into that carousel braking zone, I thought Hayden might try to send it there. Thought better of it. have to pop up trading paints here to fix the 14 car. Grindel sliding it through turn 7. Able to keep it off the wall, though. Ethan! 17-month streak. What a legend. Appreciate you, Ethan. So we get to lap 3. Watch the 67 close right in on the back of the 70. Hayden trying to keep up that momentum. Goes a little bit wider. So they go up through the S's, 2, 3, and 4. Lucas Hoyts was gotten by 85 of Elston and the 01 of Burke. Finds himself now in 6th, working over Andrew Beach. So we get to the outside of Beach, coming out of the S's. Almost got that right rear, or left rear in that grass a little too much, but gets away with it. Now he's going to chase down Mike Edwards in 4th. Missed it on the opening lap. Lucas Heusman went for a little bit of a spin coming out of turn 1. As Trenton Sneed spun going into turn 1. Neither one of them hit each other, but ground to make up. Trenton Sneed's past Wallen. He's up to 9th. See the 14's paint did get fixed, so that's good. Keep an eye on that gap. Right on board with Lucas here. Closing in on the back of the 14. Edwards going to go out pretty wide there. Hoytsman keeps it a little more tidy. See if he gets to the inside. Edwards chops him off. Hoytsman will try to go too wide through the S's. This gets scary. Edwards lifted for him. That got tight. Yeah, I figure you'll start. Oh, Trenton's off in the grass. As soon as we get a Go Trenton in chat, he goes a little wide coming out of the S's. Didn't lose any position, but lost some time to Troy Burke. There's the gap now. Hoytsman to Gallimore. That's the next position for Lucas to track down. Up front, still these two trying to run away from the field. Hayden Lowell behind Harry Grindel. They have about 8 seconds over Paul Gallimore. Harry a little smoother through the S's, able to pull a distance over Hayden. They ran almost identical lap times last time. Both ran 1:15.02. Scott Elston behind Andrew Beach and Mike Edwards. Elston ran quicker than both these cars ahead of him last lap. Hoytsman closing in on Gallimore. Troy Burke may have had an off there. He got a little out of sorts there at the 01, a little bit wide. Gets it back on track, falls to 9th, Trenton Sneed up to 8th. Hoytsman's going to try to drag race Gallimore down into turn 1. Looks like he's going to take that inside line. Hopefully he can get through better than lap 1. And there you go. Hoytsman now up to 3rd. Time to try and run down Hayden Lowell and Harry Grindel. He is now 12 seconds back. So quite a gap for him to try to make up, but Lucas Hoytsman never count him out. We go back to the top 2. Hayden Lowell's inside Harry Grindel through the carousel. That's going to put Hayden on the outside for the next turn, though, so he'll probably try to cross over here. Gets a heck of a run. They get almost contact there out of turn 6. Hayden now on the outside through turn 7. Going to try to keep the power and momentum on the outside. Grindel gives him plenty of room. Hayden's going to have a great run down into 1. We'll see if Harry's able to keep the pressure up. Head down into the first turn. Hayden trying to go a little bit deeper than take the apex. And Hayden going to go the long way around and take the lead. Gets a little out of shape though, going across the rumple strips, and then Grindel's right back on his back bumper. Someone please explain to me how Edwards has time to talk and chat with 2 cars right behind him. He's got Scott Elson and Andrew Beach right behind him. And he's still out there typing. And Trenton's closed in on this. So it's 4 cars there, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And Edwards is just chatting with us. But Lucas has gone to pit road. And I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it for Hoytsma. He takes the fast repair. Does he stay in the race or not? He's taking tires. Interesting strategy. Let's see if we can find what happened to him. It's behind Trenton. There's already happened. Oh man. Under braking going into the carousel. Got that left rear on the grass. Grass does not go well when you try to brake. He would know that. His road racing I rating is like double of mine. So gets a little damage there. Goes to the pits. We'll see if he stays in it. He is back out on track. He's going to try to rebound. Got that fast repair. Hayden still out front. So our pole sitter is now 11th. He has a huge gap to make up, but he's going to bank on other people coming to pit road as well, or having issues. Grindel's sliding that Monarch Renault through there. See if he gets a run into the carousel or just stays in line. I think that noise we heard was actually Lucas Hoytsma going through. Never thought we'd see that. Lucas Hoytsma on the verge of going a lap down. Harry really pushing that Renault. It's going to cost him some time. Hayden kind of missed the apex there. Here's Lucas going into turn 1. And here comes the leaders. Hayden, big wiggle there as the leader. He's going to miss the apex big time. Harry Grindel's going to go back to the inside. And Grindel's going to take the lead away. Hayden low with the mistake while leading. All of this 15 seconds ahead of Gallimore in 3rd. Then Trenton Sneed just got around Mike Edwards. Trenton up to 4th now. Gallimore, 3rd place, has gone around. Spun it on the exit of turn 1. Trenton's going to catch him in a hurry here going into the S's. This might get hairy. Very difficult to go side by side through here. Trenton thinks better of it. But now is right on the back bumper of the 11 of Gallimore. See if Trenton tries to put a move on. Gallimore with a low entry. Looked like he was trying to protect that dive. That's going to give him a poor exit. Trenton looking underneath. Trenton not quite able to get alongside. His next best attempt will be going into 1. If Gallimore doesn't make a mistake here, he pushes out wide. Trenton's going to look inside. Nothing doing. We're going to go drag racing down the front stretch. Trenton's giving him the nose. All 4 drivers make it through 1 safely. So Gallimore had a nice, comfortable margin over 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th, but then spun it in turn 1. Don't look now, but Lucas Huisman's the fastest car on track. He's putting down 114s, over a second quicker than our leader. 2 seconds quicker than Hayden, because Hayden had a bit of a bobble that lap. Trenton trying to get the spot away from the 11. Gallimore once again. He's trying to get to the outside for turn number 6. Oh, Gallimore's going to lose it under braking. Hit the inside fence, sliding out towards Trenton. They avoid contact. Mike Edwards comes diving in there. Edwards T-bones the 81 of Trenton Sneed. Trenton going back on track. Andrew Beach gets through. Scott Elston gets through. Mike Edwards falls to 7th. Gallimore's going to come to pit road in the 11 with the damage, as is Trenton Sneed in the 81. Andrew Beach moves up to 3rd now. Scott Elston takes over 4th. A lot happened there. Looks like Mike Edwards stays out. Guess his car wasn't too banged up there. So Mike continues on around. They do have 2 sets of tires in the pits. 35 lap race. So we're 10 laps in here. Might be a little early to take a set. F14. Oh, Grindell's going to miss the corner badly in turn number 6. Goes way wide. Hayden makes the recovery, takes over the lead. Grindell looks like he has some right front damage on that 70 now. Didn't see him hit anything. But definitely right front damage as Hayden and Grindell come down pit road here at lap 10. I know it's only 2 sets, right? Not 3. They act like it's hard or something. It's very hard. The amazing thing is they've just been rolling down pit road. They're still 1st and 2nd. And there goes Gallimore unlapping himself. Here comes soon-to-be race leader Scott Elston. And Andrew Beach. Scott's going to get in there very deep. Goes way wide. Beach may take over the lead here. It's going to be a drag race into the S's. Beach is going to take the lead. Mike Edwards finds himself 3rd once again. 4 seconds back of this lead battle. Man, imagine if we had like 25 cars trying this. It'd be awesome to watch. So Andrew Beach leading at Watkins Glen. Someone clipped that for him. He's going to be excited. All ahead. See if he can get to the line and make it official. Beach nice and tidy through there. A little bit shallow entry there for 7, but good enough. There it is. Andrew Beach officially leading a lap here, getting a bonus point. Scott Elston finds himself in 2nd. Right there on the back bumper of Beach. He didn't get an official lap lead. He is right there. So they're both behind Gallimore. Gallimore been on and off pit road in the 11. Trenton Sneed looks like he has called it quits. Trenton will be 11th place finisher tonight. Everyone's still running. We'll get halfway bonus points then. So leader Beach catches the soon-to-be lap machine of Gallimore. Right along with Scott Elston. Behind this, Hayden Lowell and Mike Edwards. Hayden's going to go to the inside. It's the outside of the carousel, but the inside of turn 6. Gets by, and here comes Harry Grindell trying to keep pace. Edwards lets them both through. So they keep up their assault on the field. Back up to 3rd and 4th after their pit stops. Looks like Scott Elston's decided to come to pit road. 14 laps in. wonder if Andrew Beach is trying to one-stop. Everyone else is two-stopping. How far would he have to go? End of 18? 17, 18, somewhere in there? I think I'd go 17. So we're on 14. He'd have to go 3 more laps if he wants to one-stop. Seems like the rest of the cars are committed to a two-stop strategy. Take both sets of tires I gave him tonight. Hayden Lowell closing in for the race lead. Those cars obviously on fresh tires. Only have 2 laps on their stuff. Andrew has 14 and counting. Here Hayden decides to set up and try and make the move. The longer Beach can hold them up, the better it's going to be for him, but I don't think it's going to be very long at all as Hayden gets to his inside going out of 1 into the S's. And Harry Grindell is going to find himself behind Beach going up through the S's. That's going to hurt. So it's not really a passing opportunity as Troy Burke was in the wall there. See what happens to the 0-1. Kind of looked like he had an adventurous turn 1 as well. Comes Burke into 1, gets out wide. Doesn't hit anything, good job there. Gets down into the S's. Looks like he just saw the leaders coming and decided to get on out of the way. Oh, Burke, right as we go back to him. This is at the carousel, Mike Edwards there. Burke under braking, maybe a little bit too much front bias in that car. It goes around on him under braking. Burke having a little bit of a struggle out there. So Grindell trying to keep up. It's 1 second back of Hayden Lowell. That's what that 1 second looks like to that yellow car heading down into 1. Beach trying to keep pace as best he can. He has not pit yet. I think he's going with that one-stop strategy, as is Mike Edwards. Both of those cars have been the entire race without pitting, and they're both in the top 5, running 3rd and 4th. Edwards obviously with that right front corner damage. Here goes Hoytsma by Burke. Hoytsma up to the 5th spot after that very early crash. And then went to, he spun out in lap 1, turn 1, and then went to the pits after going wide in the carousel. Rebounded to the top 5. He's pit once already. We'll likely see him pit again. It's been 9 laps since he's been to pit road. His father, Dave, Taco Bell Buick, riding in 6th. Yeah, it's the old RCA throwback. Well, he calls it throw forward because these cars are older than the paint scheme. So that's the RCA throw forward, as he calls it. 98, I want to say it was Hut Strickland. I think Mayfield may have run it too. Being Edwards had an issue here. Edwards losing it in turn 1. Oh yeah, back end just came around on him. Pretty nice drift. Just couldn't hold it on corner exit. Not bad though. Let's see, Gallimore I think had an issue too. Gallimore right there too. So this is back-to-back cars. Well, there's Beach in between. Gallimore goes for a long slide. Beach goes through. Edwards spins behind him. Hayden. Where's Harry? Harry had a long blink there. He's back. Nearly 2 seconds back now. See Hayden kind of double clutching going into the corner there. Turned in, thought better of it, turned in again. These cars are very hard to drive. We've reached lap 18. Looks like Andrew Beach has decided to pit here. I imagine Mike Edwards as well. Yep, here comes Mike. So they're on that one-stop strategy still. So they'll fall down the running order a bit. Gotta imagine Dave's going to pit sometime soon. It's been 17 laps since Dave came to pit road. Daniel Llewellyn's currently in 5th, the Jack Daniels machine. Haven't talked about him much. He's been 18 laps so since the start of the race for Daniel. Daniel's just out there making time, and he's still clicking off the laps. And Scott Elston's been to pit road. He's coming up through the S's with 4 laps on his tires. Here comes Andrew Beach, just fresh off pit road. Coming up through the S's in the 71. He's currently 7th on that one-stop strategy. Mike Edwards also on the one-stop strategy. Going into 2 and up to 3. And right behind him is race leader Hayden Lowell. We believe Hayden and Harry currently 24 seconds on the field. I do believe both of them are 2-stopping. I haven't heard either one of them call the Joker lap. Here it is.
Stop Swiss.
I heard stop Swiss. Harry Grindell, I don't know what he did there. I think he just...
Don't go to plan.
I think Harry just... Yeah, Harry messed it up big time. They were trying to take the bus stop that they don't have to take. That was entertaining. I could watch them try that the whole race. It'd be great. Llewellyn's still not pit. He's now in 4th. Ahead of Scott Elston. As Dave Weissman hit pit road. He pit from 4th, came out 8th. Someone just blew a motor. Is that Scott Elston? Scott got it way out wide. Oh no. That was a hard hit going into the carousel. That's why they have the bus stop these days.
Scott.
Hopefully Scott had fun before that. Scott having to pick up a toe there. Troy Burke has left the session.
The S's and they finally pushed back.
Dang.
And then the carousel finished me off.
Sounds like Elson had 2 adventures. Daniel Llewellyn finally hits pit road in the 23. So Daniel going to have the best tires when he comes out. Scott Elson getting repairs. Been 8 laps since Gallimore's been to pit road. There's Dave going by Daniel. Dave back up to 6th. So the lap times are the top 2. 1:15.9s for both. Those are the 2 quickest cars right now. It's been 9 laps since both of them have been to pit road. Go on board with Hayden for a lap here. Alright, going to the front stretch to start the lap here. Those of you that aren't familiar with the classic layout, hang on tight. It's only 7 turns in it. Down into the right-hand 90-degree turn number 1. It's so easy to carry too much speed into there because of that long straightaway leading into it. And you got this section of S-turns, 2, 3, and 4. Car gets very free through here. On to what we refer to as the backstretch here. Go right past the chicane that you see the Cup cars today use. And drop into the carousel. Stay to the right. Those of you that are familiar with the boot would know you would go left right there at the cones. We stay to the right, skip the boot. Turn 6. And the final right hand of 7. That is a lap around Watkins Glen, classic layout. Still 2 seconds between race leader in second place, Hayden Lowell, Harry Grindell. Lucas Hoisma finds himself in the third, 22 seconds back after his adventure so far today. Those of you that are excited watching these cars, next week we go to Talladega. If you ever want to run one, that's the place you should try to run one. They're a lot of fun at the Talladega and Daytona. They slide a lot. You can't go full speed. You gotta lift or you're going to hit the wall. Andrew Beach riding in fourth. He's got 7-8 seconds over Mike Edwards in the 14. Mikey had no practice, just got out there and went go. Here comes Hayden, race leader, to the pits. And Harry Grindell stays out. Interesting. Harry stays out. Hayden getting that set of tires. Where is Lucas? Lucas is sliding it onto pit road. He may have sped getting in there. That was a heavy break, and it's a 35-mile-an-hour pit road. That may be adding to the adventures of Hoytsma today. That would be rough. Andrew Beach out there in fourth. Beach should get by Hoytsma here. I don't think he'll get Hayden. Hayden's already coming out. Beach should take over third. Looks like Lucas may have said the hell with it after he got that pit penalty. I don't think Waits was coming back. Oh, there he is. It showed him disappeared, but he's still out there. It's grayed out on my timing screen for some reason. Waits went down on the way in fourth. He'll have about 5 seconds to make up on Beach. Edwards sounds like he's having issue again. Let's check his turn 1 out. Oh yeah. Drifting it through there, but he hangs onto it this time. Looked like he did that on purpose, Mikey. Good job. Harry Grindell comes down the very next lap. So he'll give up 1 lap.
Promise it wasn't.
Promise it wasn't intentional. Grindell hits his box. That should hand the lead back over to Hayden by the time they get to the end of it. We're still on replay. There we go. Hayden taking over the lead. Grindell, that's the gap now. So he's going to have Gallimore to contend with. That would be disastrous for Grindell if he's trying to run him back down. Does not want to let Gallimore get between him. Able to do so, but he is 5 seconds back of Hayden after that 1 lap. Beach only has 2 seconds over Hoytsma. Fairly confident Hoytsma will be able to get by Beach here for third. So Lucas did not pick up a speeding penalty when he locked it up at the start of pit road, so good job there getting it slowed down at the very last possible second. Okay, so I'm going to wrap the bottom through the carousel. Beach giving him plenty of room. Beach knowing the inevitable is coming. Edwards in 5th. There's Dave coming up through the S's. Dave running 6th right now. Scott Elston still soldiering out there in 7th. Gallimore on pit road in 8th. Daniel Wallen taking some damage repair. He's currently 9th. Harry's brought that lead down some, but he would have to bring it down a lot quicker if he wants to get there with 10 to go. Lucas has gotten by Beach. Beach let him through. Edwards trying to find cars in close proximity, but they're all spread out or on pit road. By the numbers, the closest battle is the lead. As you can see, it's not that close. Just go look at Harry. Hi, Harry. How you doing, buddy? Lucas says we can go chat with him anytime we want to, so I'm going to take him up on it. Hi, Lucas.
Yo.
It's been an adventure today, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's been something.
Harry's turn a 13.6. I think we should check for grip pack.
We had that lap 1 spin right here in turn 1. Then you overshot the carousel a little bit. You still find yourself in third, though, so...
That carousel spin, I shook the rear tires so bad, I didn't think it was even possible. Like, I think I broke my spine or something.
Oh my gosh. That bouncy, huh?
It's
Then you had
downshifted it and immediately just...
Yeah, that left rear tire was on the grass, too.
Yeah, it shook it right around into the corner, and I tried using the auto blip because I just can't heel and toe, and it's just you can't upshift without losing 2 seconds a lap, and then the downshifts you're hearing the engine scream on the chip the whole time.
Yep.
So after that last pit stop, I went into the pause menu and tried the Harry Grindel method and put the clutch on a button, and it's working a lot better now.
Well, now we know the hacks. Thanks for sharing with everybody.
Yeah. Can't heel and toe, just, cheat.
Yeah, stick it on the steering wheel.
Yeah. Thing feels way better on the downshift now.
Yeah, now we're pulling off 14.2s. It was a 14.9 that time. You got the speed, you're just stuck so far behind now.
Yeah, I can't help but make mistakes at this racetrack, I guess.
Well, at least you did it early, so it's not really heartbreaking.
Yeah, I mean, P3 after, I don't know, going down pit road more times than I should have and wrecking twice, that's not too bad.
It's a pretty good day. You're still going to get an interview later, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, bud. We're going to leave you alone. You can focus these last 7 laps. Good luck.
All right, thanks. Try to...
Lucas Hoytsma letting us ride along with him there for a couple laps. So he gets the 89 Pontiac around the carousel one more time. 28 laps into this 35 lap race. I don't really want to interrupt the top 2 because they're still kind of close. But I think it'd be fun. Hayden, DG, got a copy?
Do it, Swiss. Pull me in.
I did.
Hi, you did. Yeah, hi.
How's it going out there?
It's going. Oh my goodness, this is a fucking nightmare. I have the broadcast going in the background. Okay, and it's muted. Good, we're fine.
Better now. Now you're not hearing 3
Yes.
of me, right?
Correct.
Well, how we're feeling out there? Is it very loose? Looks like it's a lot of fun when these tires get greasy, just sliding everywhere.
Yeah, this is the most work I think I've done driving a stock car on iRacing potentially ever. It's very fun. Everything you do has a large impact on what the car does, and doing auto clutch is not helping me with Harry, who can heel toe. I'm losing time on the upshifts, but it's definitely a slidey boy.
Well, you'll have to go back and watch the broadcast because we just got word of how he can do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Lucas gave away a secret.
I know Lucas is on auto blip.
He tried it and then changed it in the pits.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I just can't heel toe, so I can't. Oh, we're loose. Okay.
Give you a little bit of information. Harry can't either.
Well, I know that. I've been chit chatting with Harry, and Harry's, I don't know. Harry's doing a couple of different things. Most notably, not sliding as much as I am. I think.
He's not heel towing though. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got some fancy thing going on down there, and it's.
I don't know how fancy it is to put your clutch on the steering wheel, but yeah.
Well, I mean, he's used to that because he's from the UK.
Perfect.
And that's what all the Formula One teams have. So I mean, it's
paddle shifters.
It's just it's just an advantage from his nationality. So.
Well, whatever works, right?
Right, but I mean, it's not working because I'm somehow leading my only 87 start of the year because Lucas and Harry all joked that we were going to take the bus stop, and well, we did. So.
That was pretty great.
Harry nearly died.
If it wasn't for
sure
Harry, if it wasn't for Harry, by the way, you would have. No, I saw his carousel go bad. Yes, but if you weren't for Harry, you'd probably have to pit. You're dangerously close to 30 seconds ahead of Hoytsma.
Well,
so
it's Lucas, so I'm only going to lose time to him.
Exactly.
I haven't driven an 87 car since Darlington last season. So,
if I recall, that didn't go that great.
No, it did not go the best for me, but somehow we've got this number 67 Napa Auto Parts Ford Underbird up on the point of the Golden Eagle 87 series on twitch.tv/DGSwiss, and hopefully we can help get this car in victory lane with the help of Arc Music.
You really did underbird it. I love it.
I did.
That's
I
great.
think I did.
It looks like you did. I just see the U. I don't see the TH. We're gonna go get a real close look and find out though.
Cool. So,
yep.
Yeah, I think we even got the friends, family, sponsor shout outs during the race here. So
I know. So now if you win, I don't need to interview.
I mean, let's calm down a little bit. I do have a slight ego.
Right? Maybe all those win stickers you keep putting on your car in the other series.
Yeah, but that's not the 87, so I've got plenty of room on this car.
The more win stickers you put on, the bigger douche you look like.
Exactly. Now you're with it, Swiss. I gotta redo all those because they're not evenly spaced.
Yeah, and no one feels any sadness for your plight there.
Yeah. Look, Lucas has. I mean, Wes has 2 wins. He could put them on. Lucas has wins in Arca. He could put them on. He has wins in. I think he has a win in Xfinity too. I sent him the stickers, so. I'm not the only one that look. Well, okay, no, I do look like a very massive douche when I have 5 of them on there. But. So, yeah, well, hopefully we can hold off Harry these last 3.5 laps because he can rattle off some good laps if he absolutely needs to, and I, screw it up. So.
Did you check to see how much time the carousel adds?
The carousel?
Mm-hmm. The lap you took it, did you see what your lap time changed?
Oh, the bus stop, the inner loop. I've never heard it called the carousel. The carousel's a corner after that.
You're right. You're right.
It's about 5 seconds is what it adds to the lap.
Well, dang. I was going to suggest you take it, but Harry's too close.
I think we see. I'm running 1:15.5s, and the lap we took the inner loop, the bus stop, we ran like a 1:20 point something. So, not quite the ability to put me right back to Harry.
All right, well, we still got 3 to go. You're 1 corner away from getting only 6 more corners. You know what I mean? I'm getting tired.
We're gonna pretend like I understand that.
You're getting closer to only 2 laps to go. That's what I was going for.
Okay, there we go. That makes more sense.
It does. As you come up through the S's, I heard it's a bit loose through there.
Whoever said that, I would like their race car.
It's probably people that are on the loud pedal a little more than they should be. Harry's in the grass. Don't do that, Harry.
Oh no, Harry!
You
I got
got-
loose there, and nearly hit the inside wall.
Yeah, well, Harry got loose on a straightaway.
That's impressive. Oh, I'm in the grass. Ooh, that's sketchy. Okay, we're fine.
Right when I took the camera off of you. That's when you're not in the spotlight. You do dumb things, apparently.
Exactly. See, as long as my public image is fine, then.
Alright, we're gonna go talk to Mikey for a few laps and come back to you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Are we there yet? Mikey. Mike doesn't want to talk to us. Mike's angry. Bye, Mikey. How's Beach doing? Not good. Beach, there's a wall there.
Yeah, there is a wall there. I'm annoyed.
You're
How are
annoyed by
you?
you're annoyed by the wall being there, or that you're still running this race?
That I'm still running this race. I had every intention of wrecking out on the first handful of laps, and then going and putting in the AC compressor and new condenser for my GTO. But here we are, 33 laps into this, and somehow I'm in the top 5 and not wrecked.
Right? And that's why you keep going, because you're not.
All contact.
Even with that wall contact, your car is still running pretty good.
It's been fun. Hate it for Trenton. Wasn't able to make it through the incident, unfortunately. I don't know. I believe it was with the 11 and Michael. So I know he's upset. Trying to rebound for him.
Yeah, it was like 4 of you right there together, and it was crazy pinball going into turn 6 there. I remember
I
seeing.
had a nice view of it.
Yeah, you did.
I think Lucas just said he might have just blew up. I might have heard that wrong.
He is on pit road, so yeah.
Oh, sweet. I might get third out of this.
Oh yeah, he braked awkwardly going into the carousel. It turned him around, and yeah, that was that.
I
89
just gotta
time.
hold off Michael now. Now this is
Might get
this
an
is a
interview.
race that I didn't want. So,
Alright, we'll let you focus.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Let him go back to focusing. So there he is in 3rd, and there's Michael in 4th, trying to run him down. On the last lap. Or at least Hayden is. They actually are still on the lap before. Hayden threw the carousel. I don't know why I called the bus stop the carousel. I know the difference. I'm just dumb sometimes. Chicane was the word I was going for. And then I said carousel for some reason. Y'all know how it be sometimes. Hayden coming down into 6. Down into 7. Hayden Lowell's going to come off the corner. See that checker flag in the air? Hayden Lowell going to win at Watkins Glen in the GoldenEagleSyrup.com 1987 Cup Series. Part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. Harry Grindell gets P2. Now we go back to this battle. Andrew Beach 1.4 seconds ahead of Mike Edwards. This is 3rd and 4th. They're on their final lap on the backstretch. Edwards made up a lot of ground. Half second. Beach maybe being a little too careful. Edwards giving it all he's got, because why not? Last lap. Edwards has really closed that gap down. Edwards pushing hard. Look how wide he got there. He almost wrecked it. He is going to wreck it. Edwards into the fence in turn 7. Busted that left front. He's going to limp it to the line. Beach gets 3rd. Mike Edwards going to drag his car across, pick up 4th. I believe Lucas will get credit for 5th and Dave 6th, maybe? I don't know. It shows us 2 6th. It's really confusing. We'll figure that out later. Scott Helston, Daniel Llewellyn, Paul Gallimore, Troy Burke. Let's go get our Hayden interview underway as he gets back to the start finish. Get Andrew Beach and Harry Grindell for interviews. can really just drop down to the chance to extreme and top of the top 4. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
How's everybody
Hi,
doing down
Swift.
here? Hi. I figured like everyone in the top 4 is in this chat, so I'll just come down here.
That works.
If I'd known, I wouldn't have stuffed my face with chocolate.
Looks like Lucas popped his motor on a downshift. That's the report we're getting from him, so that's how he ends up
Wow.
tied with his dad for 6th, even though there's no 5th, which is really confusing. The scoring's being weird.
That is a weird one, yeah. I was wondering what happened to him, because I looked at my relative, and then he wasn't there, and then literally about 3 seconds later, Hayden says, "Oh, Beach is in 3rd. And I'm like, wait, what? When?
Surprise. All right, so let's start with Andrew Beach. Bring it home in 3rd tonight. How do we feel out there in the side pipe Chevy? Looks like you're so excited you're doing a burnout.
Oh, I am. That is absolutely a win for me to bring it home in the top 3. Even with other people wrecking, I generally double what most of the talented drivers do. So it's a pretty good race. It's tough. It's definitely difficult to switch onto the fly of never running the classic layout there without the chicane. But overall, it was a pretty good race. Had a hard fight with Michael. He was coming right there after I smacked that wall when you pulled me in earlier, and I thought he was going to send it in on me.
I mean, he tried, but he wrecked doing it.
Yeah.
All right, bud, you got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us?
Absolutely. Got to thank Spit and Venom, Tree and Technologies, Side Pipes, C2X, Low Time Motors, Pontiac. Absolutely. We're never forgetting that one again. Once again, GM's trademark runs out in 2027. So everybody want to send me some money, we'll buy out Pontiac, we'll bring back the G8, the GTO, and we're gonna make a new car. We're gonna bring the Utes to America. And
Hell yes.
we're gonna do great things.
Make Pontiac great again?
Well, I wasn't gonna say that because there are rules. And
I mean, technically it doesn't break any rules.
Okay, well, I just stayed away from it. But yeah, thank you for broadcasting, and for everybody listening, watching. Thanks for watching. This is a lot of fun to do.
10-4, we appreciate you. And now we go to Harry Grindell, because we're all right here in chat. Harry, bringing it home P2 tonight. How do we feel about our run? What did you need to maybe get ahead of Hayden and keep on for the victory there?
A set of Dunlop tires instead of Goodyears is what I would have needed. They came up to temperature, they went over temperature, and they never came back down. So I led a lot of the early parts of the race after Lucas. I don't even know what happened to Lucas in turn 1 on the first lap. I saw Trenton come in, and I kind of came up a bit to give them space. And then Lucas still kind of touched me. And then I saw Trenton looping. I was like, oh, that's not good. And then as I come off of turn 1, I don't even know Lucas is spun. So I hesitate going into the S's. And then somebody says, oh, Lucas spun. Like, wait, what? And I look right, and sure enough, he's not there. So I don't know what on earth happened to him.
It looked like he powered it up too much. He can tell us in chat, but it looked like he powered it up a little too much coming off the corner with the wheel turned, and it just looped around.
Yeah, it is very easily done, especially coming over that curb. That curb is evil. But yeah, kept it going until I crashed about 10 laps in. Picked up the throttle coming out of the carousel, bringing it up to about 2/3, hit a bump, the car slid, I rolled my foot back to maybe 1/3 on the throttle, and it just didn't stop sliding, and into the guardrail it went. And at first I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm alright, and then the spotter comes over, oh, you've knocked your wheels out of alignment, turn it into the second last car, and nothing happens. So, had to come in, and Hayden was a good sport. Hayden came in with me, so we didn't really separate. And I just spent the entire rest of the race playing catch-up from that point. So as much as I'd maybe have something here or there, it just never really came together. And yeah, fired off. After that final pit stop, did a 13.6. I don't know where that came from. That initial salvo of 2 or 3 laps was insane. I don't know where that came from, but again, as the tyres came up to temperature, that went away, and at the end, the coolest part of my left rear tyre was 245 degrees in Fahrenheit, so clearly they were not very happy with me.
Impressive. My question was going to be, do you think they actually had the Goodyears on, or do you think they put some Pirelli softs on there? Because that's how the 13.6 happened, and then that's how your car fell off a cliff.
I mean, maybe, some kind of, substance must have softened them up, made them too hot. Like I say, if it would have been on Dunlops, this wouldn't have happened. That's where my allegiance lies. But hey, that's what we've got.
I mean, it'd be typical of the Renault R25 to put the wrong tires on,
I mean, it would. Nothing would surprise me at this point, especially given the state of modern Renault.
Right? All Alpined out and stuff now.
Oh god, they're trying to make Alpine go electric, which makes no sense to me. How do you take a brand that's all about lightweight and try and cram EV stuff into it? So if that's the kind of company that Renault's running nowadays, and wrong set of tires wouldn't surprise me at all.
All right, bud. Hit me with your friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts for your P2 tonight.
Yeah, Team Kamikaze, obviously, to Center Toasting and Sawyer, to Hubert Magic Livery Design, and to Kamikaze Design House. To Cat Go Racing on the car now, as well as Chance to Extreme and Low Time Motorsports. Monarch Airlines, this car is a homage to them. They don't exist anymore, but I loved them as a child. And to Renault and Renault Sport for this Renault 25. As much as the tyres weren't great, I can't fault the car at all. Its handling and balance was spot on.
10-4, and now we go to Hayden Lowell, but we already interviewed him in the mid-race, so we don't need to talk to him, right?
I mean, why would you want to talk to this talentless, you know, you know what? I mean, he just wrecks everybody. That's all he does. I mean, he wrecked Michael at wait, where did we race Xfinity at? Nashville. I mean, wrecked Travis for the win at Chicagoland and Arc. I mean,
Did you stop wrecking people?
look, I would love to, but then how do I keep wearing the black hat?
And how do you keep winning?
Does that mean I can blame my crash on him tonight? He wrecked me through the Force.
Yes.
It was the Force. I am an avid Star Wars fan, so it was definitely the Force.
I see.
You just Darth Vadered behind his head, pointed at your car, and you went straight to the guardrail.
Yeah.
That is. See, you're starting to understand it, Twist.
Yep, 100%. Normally it's me with the black hat, so I'm glad it's you now.
I mean, look, you got to do what you got to do. You got to help out the league. So someone's got to be the one you hate, and apparently it's there was a point where it was me for some reason, and it's just like, you know what? Let's just own it and have that persona. But
So what you're saying is you're going full Kyle Busch and just leaning into it.
oh, absolutely. Just ask like Andrew and Trenton especially. They were like they fucking hated me. And then I joined their chat randomly, like you're like, you know what, guy, you're cool.
Cliff's
And
still
they're-
irritated with me on that.
And they're dicks for thinking that, because I am an absolute asshole. So
He tells me, he's like, man, now we can't hate the guy.
I mean, you can hate anybody you want to anytime you
I
want
mean-
to.
you can absolutely hate me.
It's easy.
I mean, hell,
Just-
I hate me. So why
She's like,
can't
God, he won again? I hate that guy.
I mean, we say that, but then unfortunately we're all in chat together and we laugh about it and we're like, and I guess
I
we're
mean,
wrong.
hey, if it makes you feel better, you can absolutely just DM me after the race. Say, hey, fuck you, you little piece of shit. I can't believe that we let your mother live, or something like that. I don't know.
Jeez.
Good lord.
That went to 100
Nice,
real
Abby.
quick.
Hey,
Well, with all that in mind, do you have any friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts for us?
I would like to thank McKenna for putting up with me doing a random race as she soaks in the bathtub. So whether she knows I actually did this race or not, and thank you for letting me do it and not smacking my headphones off in the middle of the race.
10-4. Did you check your Discord messages?
Swiss, I feel so loved. Thank you. For those unaware, Swiss has messaged me in all caps with hey, fuck you, POS.
There's 2 U's there.
Hey,
God, you
fuck
can't even read right.
POS. Look, I got a message from Andrew Beach, fuck you, and then a heart. Oh, we got a Pepe. We got a Pepe gif. You're a bitch. Oh, I feel so loved.
Scott says if she didn't know yet, she'll know pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
McKenna. My only message to McKenna is please stop buying him iRacing so he can stop coming in here and kicking everyone's ass.
I mean, she bought it like twice, and it's not like she buys it every single day during the month. She bought it, I mean,
You know why she buys it? So you'll leave her
because I
alone.
whine.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Oh, no, trust me, it is not to leave her alone. It is not to leave her alone. She wants the attention.
It's to leave her alone as far as the whining. How about that?
Yes.
She doesn't like to hear a grown man cry.
I would like to request that she at least takes 1 month to give my left rear tires some rest. I can do without the Force adding another 60 degrees to them in a corner.
Well
I
done.
will buy your left rear tire AI some subscription. How's that, Harry?
You know what? That sounds like a fair trade-off to me.
All right, sounds good. We'll see everyone
Beautiful.
on Monday for the Spit and Venom Arca series. It is the season finale from Kansas. So we'll see a lot of people there. Everyone, a lot of people in this channel actually are part of the Spit and Venom podcast crew. So hopefully should be a good race there. Lucas and I going in even on wins, seeing who can get an advantage going into the playoff. So should be an exciting race, and I hope everyone tunes in to DG Swiss on Twitch and then uploaded to YouTube at also DG Swiss on Monday.
Beautiful. And we also have Legends on Saturday and Street Stocks on Sunday. So come check them all out, dgsracing.com. Appreciate everyone here hanging out in chat. That was a very fun interview to just have everyone in the room. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. And yeah, you guys get to sign it off. Sign it off. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
love
Thank
y'all.
everyone. Thank
Good
everybody
day,
for
everyone.
watching.
Bring back Pontiac.
The 87 stock.
That was great. All right. I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We're going to get a hydrate in because Murder told us to, but this has been an awesome, very fun, entertaining night. Hope you enjoyed the road course racing in the old 87s. They slide, they don't handle good. People struggle with it, and it makes for a very entertaining show. So next week is Talladega in these cars, so come on back next Friday. If you want to try your hand at it, dgsracing.com, click the big red snake. That'll get you to the Discord where you can come on and drive these cars at Talladega. If you're ever going to try it, that's going to be the best place to try it. So come on out. We'd love to have you. We don't have a big car turnout for that. Would be a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. We'll be back here on Monday with the ARCA series, as Hayden said. Appreciate you guys so much. Love your faces. Have a great weekend and good night.